Testing one, two, test. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Test. Testing one, two, test.
one thing and I can't remember what it is. I'm singing, so you have to sing with me.
Is this being recorded?
This
It'll be worth a lot of money one day in the
is
future, right?
being recorded. So I'm going to just wait just a few more minutes, see if anyone comes. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not.
It's sad that no one else is here.
It's not really a Shabbat type of holiday, you know? But it is a Shabbat. It's true. Is everyone ready to pray with me? I'm gonna wait 2 minutes. I wonder. It is. It is that day.
I don't think anyone else is coming.
No.
I think we should just
Oh
start.
my gosh. Adam just. Also, Adam wants to know if, and I also want to know, but specifically Adam asked if you two are coming back to the Lincoln Road thing on Sunday. We said we'd make it easier this year. Do you remember last year?
Yeah, that you did the egg hunt or something like that.
Afikoman hunt.
I said egg hunt, it's the afikoman, of course, because it's Sunday.
11, but it's okay, literally. But anyway, it'll be fun. We did make it easier. We tried anyway. And for all of you out there who are listening, you should all come to Sunday morning, the Afikoman hunt at 11 a.m. on Lincoln Road. And if you came last year and it seemed impossible, it was. This year it is solvable, I promise. That being said, Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and happy Passover, Chag Sameach. It's a beautiful time of year because it's the spring and it's awakening and it's liberation and it's freedom, and there are so many beautiful themes that we begin this holiday. So this evening begins both Shabbat and the holiday, my favorite holiday of Pesach, Passover. So we're going to begin with Hine Matov U'Manayim, how beautiful it is that we can all be here together, all of us. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Page 10, the top of page 10. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shavet Achim Gam Yachad. Beautiful. Thank you to our choir. And welcome to Temple Beth Shalom, Kabbalat Shabbat services, pre-Pesach. If this is your pre-Pesach, pre-Seder services, we are actually not going to be lighting the candles and doing Kiddush, as that is meant to be done during the Seder when it is Passover and Seder at the same time. Excuse me, Seder and Shabbat at the same time. So we will continue with the Baruch Hu. Please rise if you are able and turn to page 28. Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai, yalla lai lai lai. Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai. We turn to page 30. We read the English halfway down the page from Ma'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name, ever-living God. May you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on the evening. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. We continue on page 32 with Ahavat Olam, also in English, halfway down the page. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. We continue with the Shema. We take a moment of breath and of thoughtfulness about what oneness means, and the idea, perhaps, that it means that we're all connected and that Jews around the entire world will be sitting down and saying such similar phrases this evening. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta on page 36. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol lebavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha ve'shinantam levanecha ve'dibarta bam ve'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'aderech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'ot al yadecha ve'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim le'yot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet. As we turn to Mi Chamocha, it's especially exciting this evening because we will speak later on at our Seder tables about the crossing of the Red Sea and all of the miracles, that it wasn't just enough, Dainu, isn't it enough that we are freed from Egypt, but also God opened the sea, and also God brought us to Mount Sinai, and also God gave us the Ten Commandments, and also God promised us the promised land, and also God delivered us the promised land, so on and so forth. So we sing about just one of the many miracles from the Passover story and how great God truly is on page 40 with Mi Chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha neder b'kodesh, nora tehilot oseh pele, nora tehilot oseh pele. Malchutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze'eli anu ve'amru, ze'eli anu ve'ameru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai yimloch Va'ed. Ben Emar Kifada Adonai et Yaakov Ugalo Meyad Chazak Mimenu Baruch Atah Adonai Gaal Yisrael. And we pray the Hashkivenu prayer on page 42. As we just thanked God for redemption, we hope that we continue to find shelter and peace this evening and all evenings. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom, L'Shalom, V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. We continue with silent prayer. We'll do a silent Amidah this evening. You may rise if you wish and join us on page 46, or say whatever prayers are in your heart tonight. We continue with Misha Berach. If you are thinking of someone who could use our prayers for healing, or if you are afar watching online or on the Facebook page and you would like to add names to our prayers to anyone that you're thinking of who could use our prayers for healing.
Jeffrey Rose, Sophia Hirsch, and Johnny Bacama.
Jerry Kaplan. We hold all of their names in our hearts as we pray together on page 253, in the middle of the page. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And because it is, first of all, some fresh rain right now, as we can hear, and also a brand new holiday, we say the Shechianu, but we also add any of our own personal prayers. So if anyone has anything as exciting as a birthday on Monday, happy birthday. Anything else that's exciting happening in the world, in your lives?
Our daughter just got an internship in Romania for
Oh
2.5
my
months.
goodness.
At a very influential architectural firm.
Beautiful. Mazel tov. And hope if you are in our virtual world that you can add to our prayers of Shechianu. I'm trying to think of any of the specific ones. Well, I have a new niece, and she's adorable. She just turned 2 months old, so she's great. Her name is Reese, and soon we'll do a Hebrew naming for her. Should we sing Shechianu? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. all of you can tell Cantor that I'm giving her truly a run for her money here this evening. And to my mom out there watching, I'm sorry if I'm embarrassing you with my beautiful voice. We're going to continue as we turn our hearts in prayers towards those who are no longer with us. We think of all of those in our community who have passed at this time in years past. We think of all of those in our community who are in the 30 days of mourning. We remember Judy Priser Greengrass, Arthur Joel Sheldon, Jacob Mandel, Judith Freeman, Shulamit Klein, Marjorie Shepard, Jenny Bronstein, Mayland. And we also remember all of those who have died from terrorism, terrorist victims in Israel, any victims of gun violence, and anyone who has died of natural catastrophe. We remember as well those who have died at this time in years past and whose families have lovingly inscribed their names in our alcove of remembrance. We remember Jack Abbott, Donald Altman, Harvey Altmark, Albert Anker, Harry Bernstein, Louis Brower, Rose Chersky, Robert S. Convisser, Aaron Farr, David Fink, Norman M. Giller, Shirley Green, Harry W.M. Greenberg, Isidore E. Hecht, Sanford Hildebrandt, Hulka Hoffman, Sylvia Holland, Rebecca Kaplan, Samuel Krasner, Miriam Levinson, Samuel H. Miller, Sarah L. Miller, Herman Novigrad, Rhoda Picker, Moshe Rodas, Susan B. Rosen, Lillian Rosen, Harlan J. Rosenfeld, Sarah Siegel, Calder Jacob Sloan, Leon Unger, and Ethel Roki Wicks. We also remember all of those in our community who have died at this time in years past and whose family and friends are remembering them. Adolfo Alfie, Louis B. Bernstein, Elaine Cohen, Samuel Dreyer, Thomas Lee Ernest, David Goldenberg, Louis Hauser, Estelle Hauser, Jack Jacobson, Elise Johnson-Scott, Rudolph Kroner, Hans Kroner, Jacob Lillenbaum, Jaco Morhain, Gemma Nessajon, John Owen, Barry Packer, Philip Rubel, James R. Sabatino, Elaine Saylor, Jeffrey Simon, Saul Squire, Anna Kroner-Steiner, Harold Milton Unger, and Shirley Zeskind. We also remember more than 6 million men, women, and children who perished in the Shoah and in the Holocaust, and we remember all of those who died for the name of freedom and liberty so that we can live here in a free country, and all of those who died in Israel, in the Israeli armed forces, so that we can call Israel our homeland. And we rise as one community for Mourners Kaddish. Before we do so, is anyone remembering anyone else this evening that they would like to call to mind? We begin on page 294. Yitgadal ve'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yiruteh ve'amlich malchuteh, b'chayachon uvyamachon, uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, b'agalah uvizman kariv ve'imru, amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mivarach le'olam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitramam ve'yitnaseh, ve'yitadar ve'yitalal ve'yitalal Shemei dekudashah berechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata ve'nechamata, damiran be'alma ve'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru, amen. Zichronam levarcha, may their memories always be for us a blessing, especially during this holiday season. And before we conclude, I will just say a few announcements. We have at 9:30 tomorrow morning Torah study. 10:30 we have Shabbat Minyan, a very special Shabbat Minyan because it's Pesach and Shabbat, and it will be at 10:30 in the sanctuary. And we have as well the Afikoman hunt, as I mentioned in the beginning, at 11 o'clock on Lincoln Road on Sunday morning. So please join us there. In the morning, we will be on the east. We will be starting on the far west side of Lincoln Road. And we have all the information up on our website. You can register to find out more details or contact me. And we hope and wish you all a happy Pesach and that you are celebrating lots of freedom and liberation and continue to live and to remember all of those ways in which we have gratitude for all of the freedoms that we do actually have. And we conclude with O Say Shalom, our song for peace. O Say Shalom Dimramav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach. Thank you for coming, and thank you all for joining us.